10:30 or something in the morning, but I've been up since early. Got a lot of stuff to do. Anyways, out here in the tent, you see it again. But the green car has got the hood on now. Went ahead and lined that up. And today we are going to change the gears on this Impala. Now, I'm not sure if the Wi-Fi is going to break up or not, so I'm just going to try this out and see if it starts to glitch or not. I don't think it will, but you never know. I'll show y'all what's going on up under here. Good morning. All right, let me flip this camera around. Y'all get to see that. Don't worry about that. That's coming. That one's already got a name. Don't worry. Out here, got the battery. Here's what the trunk looks like. Got one bottle in it, empty. So I got to put the other bottle right here. Gonna mount that there. About right around 6.5 gallons of fuel in it. It's filled up from last night. I've put a lot of miles on this car, y'all. I've driven it to Summit. Let's see, like over an hour each way. So 2.5 hours to Summit and back. Another hour and a half around the city. That was on Sunday. Now I've driven it Monday and Tuesday. I think is it Wednesday? I don't even know what day it is. Anyways, I've driven it every single day this week, and it's been awesome. Got some hard tires on it. Check these out. Big old all-terrains here. On some Summit wheels. I drilled them out. They're 5/8, shank. It worked out pretty good. So I got my hard tires, but it just does gnarly rolling burnouts like you're gonna see in the next video. I've got a lot of footage, some really cool footage with the Insta360. It is awesome. Anyways, got this thing up in the air-ish, right? And I'm gonna be working under here. And I'm not sure if it's gonna get, get good footage or not, from here. I reckon as long as the Wi-Fi don't break up or whatever, it doesn't switch from one to the other. But this is what this car looks like under the back. This is what you call a stock suspension car. And I'll go over that here since we're looking at it. I know it's not obviously stock suspension, but it is. This is stock location. The center hole right there is stock location on this car. There's a straight 4-link optional from the factory. When I said 3rd link on the video when I picked it up, that means they left this link off and put that one on. The really base model cars only had, it's supposed to be a 4-link, but they left it off just because probably a couple dollars saved over what, I don't know, 100,000 cars or something like this is going a long ways. Anyways, the big block cars, 400, small block 400 cars, those kind of cars, they all had the 4th link in it. Anyways, this is stock suspension. It's in the stock location, but then I can adjust it up and down from there. This was built for stock suspension racing. Like, I built this to purposely fit in 29-inch radial stock suspension class over in Carolina that's probably defunct by now. And we've got coilovers. This is how you properly adjust your ride height. Instead of running the coil, the actual adjuster up, all you're doing is preloading the spring and running that shock rod way up out of the shock. So now you got minimal travel down on your extension. Proper way is get these brackets like this with TRZ brackets on them, weld at the rear end. I take these bolts out and I raise or lower the car by that bracket. And keeping my preload on the spring just like it is. All you want to do is just touch the spring a little. It's got a little bit of tension, lock it down. Make the spring have full articulation. You don't want any kind of pressure on it, due to the fact that the shock now won't do as much work. The more compression you got on your spring, the harder this thing is. You can't undo spring rate, but you can adjust and revalve your shock. Your shock is supposed to do all the work. Spring just holds the body up. And they're pretty lightweight, rating here. I'm gonna take the coilovers off, make sure they're okay also, and they actually feel like they're doing work like they're supposed to. And this is a 5-inch drive shaft in there with 1480 yokes. We're gonna take that loose, drop the drive shaft down, and drain the oil, get the chunk out of here. We've got a 370 gear going in it. Anti-roll bar, all the fun stuff. Pretty fun unit. Let's go get a, what is that, 5/8 or 11/16 for the U-joint. Then I got to wrestle that thing out of there. It is really tight fit. So let's go do that. Love the hood on it though. So much better with the hood on. Oh, little bear. Camera shy bear. Okay, let's go in here and Alexa, pause. I don't think I'm allowed to have music playing in the background of these lives. So I got some, what, at 5/8, 11/16. Let's go over there and do that. We're probably gonna need a pry bar. Come on, knucklehead. Come on. Yep, stay back here with me. She likes to yell at folks. Can't have you scaring nobody. You wouldn't think a face like that would scare anybody. It's not the face like that. It's the face like that. That scares folks. Well, apparently there's 38 of y'all on here. Thank you. And I'm not losing you on the service part of it. So that's great. He said open the hood. Man, it takes two people, but you know what? Here, let me show you at least. I promise if you look on my page, you will see all about this car. Twin turbo, hello. And you'll learn all about it and see everything without having me to open it now, but I really got to get this gear changed. I'll try to get you a peek, see if this tubes, bars, crusty headers, and a bunch of used parts. That's what you got there. Let's see if I can prop this up proper. No pun intended. Let's see. I'm getting it. What size is that? Let's see this one. Oh, so give you all an idea. It's an 11/16 U-joint nut. That's the size of these things. I'll show you when I get it all out of here. What I'm gonna do is prop this up, crawl up under this thing, and do the whole, you know, backyard mechanic stuff. And just think, 5,000 square foot shop with painted floors and 3 lifts. You know, a long time ago in a land far away. And I am okay with that. I got no use for such. All I do is change a gear in this and then ride around. You ain't that serious anymore. Build stuff for other folks. Let's try to get a nice not glare angle, right? See if this works out. All them bars everywhere. Yeah, that's good enough. I'll try it about here. See if I can get this thing to work out. Oop, almost had it. Get it to probably stick it over in the dirt. There's a little more stay away. There we go. Dang. Let's see. Tell us your name. 4-door Savage. That's my name. Is for a disc on the rear. That means it's gay. Yeah, because race brakes and chromoly 4 links that go 1.0 and the 60 are pretty gay. Gay bars. Where's the ladder bars? Huh? It's stock suspension, dude. Like, ladder bars are just like some stuff that works. Trust me, I like old school stuff. It's got a carburetor and a bunch of nitrous. I don't like computers, but that right there, leads. It's a good NASCAR suspension. Nah, man, this is all custom built. I literally welded everything, every weld, every bar, every end, They don't make that for this car. They do not make back half parts for this car or 4-link parts for this car. They got some basic like QA1 junk you can get, but you ain't getting no fully adjustable, none of that. All this is made custom built 100% by me, myself, and I. Funny story on that. I actually took this car someplace, a chassis shop once, to get this work done, and a lot of money later, he hadn't touched it, disappeared with my car. Actually disappeared. Went to the shop, it's missing. Found the car at his dad's house, and he had moved everything there from his father's place. Well, or sorry, from his shop to his dad's house. Well, turns out a lot of people aren't happy about that, of course. And I went in that shop around all those other cars and used his equipment, benders and all. No, I will not name names. Benders and all. And made that right there. And I had to drive an hour and a half each direction to get there. And did this non-stop until it was done. I was not taking no for an answer. I paid him his full price and did that work myself. Oh yeah, got a lot of memories in this thing now. Bought it in 2006 as a completely stock vehicle, regular Impala, and 283 Power Glide, 10 bolt, 3-link. And I actually had a Gremlin with a small block Chevy with nitrous on it, and pulled that out and did some more work to it. Did a tunnel ram, 2 carburetors on a 355, 2 plates. Ran that until the rods didn't. Then I built another bottom end, put the heads on that, and same exact thing. They stayed in it. Some Dyer's rod, billet rods. They stayed in it. Sold that short block. Put the heads in, went roller cam, I think, on a 434. Gosh, this is so long ago now. On a 434, went pretty quick. Went 6.0s, street trim. Went 6.0s in the 8th mile. That was back in 2012. And then on nitrous, street driven nitrous car, just like it is now. Yeah, it's a 5-inch aluminum drive shaft with strange 1480 yokes. This thing is, after the 434, I guess I'll continue. After the 434, I went to a 565. I had Ohio Crankshaft build me a billet rod and billet steel rods. I don't like no aluminum rods. Billet rods with one of their crankshafts, non-twist forging. Diamond pistons, all hard anodized, gas ported with M2 tool steel rings and taper wall pins. Really nice unit. Scott up there, he actually worked with me and built it exactly to my needs and specs, and got me right. I think I still have the main bearings out of that thing. It ran so good, and that was back in like 2015 or something. Then I went to I was on 3 kits. I went to a 706-inch motor, all aluminum. Got it used, and it's probably shouldn't have, but went to a big motor, and then that had 2 kits. I had 300 or 350, somewhere around there on each one, and entirely too fast. Dry sump. It was a bummer not driving the car anymore, so sold that and bought this motor here off Facebook Marketplace back 2019 Facebook Marketplace, and it ain't let me down. Seems like the ones that you don't care about run the best. Ones you care about inevitably have problems. I'm gonna take these caps off of here. This drive shaft is just, oh yeah, I gotta put it in neutral too. But this drive shaft is in this thing. I mean, there's no room for error. It only extends, ouch. The rear end only extends down. It doesn't go up unless you hit a mean bump, which I avoid. But when it extends down, it pulls the drive shaft out. If a car squats, it'll usually shove it in depending on where the bar angle is. If it's flat, it'll pull it, it'll go up and slightly pull out. But if it's down and it's got a bunch of squatting, the body comes down, the bar angle's like this, it'll go up and it'll actually shove the rear end forward in the car and hit the transmissions. This thing is like right there. It's always been a pain in the butt. That's okay. The price of holding huge power. And just like that, we're in neutral. I mean, they work, but you know. Also, 4 links tend to articulate better over bump. But always so tight. I have no idea how many folks are watching me do this, but hello to everybody. That's the size of the U-joint cup. I mean, this here is a what is this? A 15/16 socket, and that U-joint is larger diameter than a 15/16 socket. And this is what dump trucks use. Dump trucks and semi trucks. This is the size of their U-joint. Actual 1480 is what they take. And that's the only way you're not going to break stuff in a really heavy car like this. Putting a lot of nitrous on it. This thing just used to eat parts. My goodness, it ate parts. I mean, just killing stuff. Axles, rear ends. Oh my lord, I broke a lot of stuff. But again, that's how you learn. I always said I'd rather break my own than somebody else's, so whatever. You know, learned on mine, and then got halfway decent with tuning other people's stuff once upon a time. Yeah, and another one. I'll expect these too. You never know. You know, after all these years, they're probably not greasable. I think it's a solid billet. No, it's got a hole in it, so maybe I don't know if it's greasable or not, but it sure looks like it. Oh, thank God. There. Sweet. The real reason it's always such a pain is actually this. My drive shaft safety loop. I welded it in. I never go in this thing. It's a gangster rear end. It's got 40 spline axles in here. It's got a 35 spline pinion spool, and it's not breaking. So I never have to go in here. And only time I do is to change a gear, which has been like once every 3-4 gear changes maybe ever. But anyways, what I do is I just cut it off, weld it back. Pretty cool. Sweet. I'm gonna drain the oil and get this pinion out of here so I can get that the pinion bearing swapped up at the driveline shop. They got a cool tool you can lock on there. He locks on there and pulls the old bearing off and sticks it on. And I really don't want to buy a new bearing if it's good, which it will be. So let's go ahead and get the oil out of here and see if this thing's even still on. Hey, it is. Look at that. I reckon I need to got a lot of storage. Oh yeah, him and this Impala. Never a bad time in a green car. No, except that trip to Commerce. Oh man, bruh. Yes, if y'all see that guy Tito commenting there. So long time ago in a land far away, I drove this thing to another track and drive this thing all the way up there. It's almost 2 hours. This guy follows me, Tito there. He follows me up to this drag strip, and it was an NHRA track. And NHRA tracks do not like lots of nitrous on cars like this because they deem them too fast or something. So anyways, I asked if I could run the 8th. He said no, made a bunch of excuses. People offered, you know, everybody wanted to see it run, whatever. Said no. So Tito and I turned around and drove this car that I can drive on the street 2 hours one way, but not race at a racetrack back. So isn't that something? Like, it's not safe, but yet here I am driving down the interstate. So NHRA, that's why Commerce closed down. Right there. That reason, if you can watch this, if anybody from NHRA watches this, y'all gotta chill with that. Like, we get it, you know, but 8th Mile, you got, I mean, come on, y'all. It ain't that serious. So anyway, that's why Commerce is no longer around, and there's a bunch of apartments there. Meanwhile, places like Paradise at Calhoun, Georgia, are thriving. What size is this drain hole? Drain holy, oh, what do we got? It's like an Allen key. All right, let's go get parts. And then I can answer some questions while I'm walking around. What do I got? Yeah, I know, right? Showed pictures on the road and everything. Yeah, well, not just that, Tito. Not only do we show them pictures on the road, I mean, they watched me drive it back out the gate and drive all the way back to, from whence we came, and then promptly go make a lick in the highway just to get the, you know, get the rocks off. Ah, Allen wrenches. Allen wrenches. Wonder if some guy named Allen came up with these. Huh. The things that you think. What have we here? Million mile ratchet. And drain plug. Back to, oh, all grimy. I'll just, do I wipe it and reuse it? Or, maybe. Yes. That way I can at least tell what kind of crud did or did not come. Well, hey everybody. That way I can tell what kind of crud did or did not come out of said drain bucket. So let's see about cleaning this up right quick. Rag, good old shop rags. Oh yeah. Can't wait till the 13th though. Or even possibly this weekend. If everything goes as planned or, you know, predicted, I'll actually be at Paradise this weekend. Good enough. This weekend, privately. Yes, I'll take a video and, you know, you guys will see all that. But I'll take a video private test session up there, see how this thing runs. And there'll be no times. Like, I'm not even going to turn the clocks on or anything. I'm just going to run it. And to me, I really don't care about the ET, honestly, as long as I just beat the other guy. It's like the street. We don't know how fast you run in the street. You just win or you lose. It's just not that serious. So this whole event coming up, I will either win or lose. Maybe both, and that's fine. But go rounds, you know, I'm sure it'll go rounds. Don't sleep on that. The old marketplace motor, Facebook marketplace motor, run pretty good now. I'll put up a short of it. I was driving a lot yesterday. It was so fun. Oh my goodness, just a riot. Absolute riot. Did about a 500-foot burner. It was great. Super fun. Yeah. See if I can successfully put this stand back. The stand I'm using here is just a crazy little Amazon thing that's now missing one leg. Sounds like a dog I adopted, doesn't it, or something? But so now I just prop it up with a piece of, looks like a piece of fuel line or whatever. Cool. Let's see, is that good? Yep. Yeah. Hey Tito, since you're watching this, maybe this weekend, if you're around, if you'd be down for doing some rolling footage, need some good rollies on the interstate and stuff. If you're down for that. If so, you know how to message me. Yeah, it's that time for the interstate action now. Yep. What do you know about that? Oh, yes. Let's try not to take a gear oil bath, right? And watch them elbows on these bars and stuff. Here we go. Boy. Glue. Ah, still got a little bath. Darn it. That'd be alright. Just a smidge. Rusty. Oil looks pretty nice. I don't feel any crud on the bottom of the drain plug. Told y'all bearing's gonna be good. This thing is serious. There's a saying when it comes to building cars that at least Phil, my brother, and I have to say, and it's buy once, cry once. Because I bought multiple times over since 2006. I cried every time. Now you got something here that has been behind a 700 plus cubic inch motor on a lot of nitrous. It's been super fast, and I had no intention of going that fast ever again in my entire life. Not for me. Nope. Buys engine for lots of money, freshens it up, takes a year and a half to put it in a car, scares himself and sells it. Me. No shame either. Yep, not for me. It's too fast. I just like to ride around, have a good time, do street stuff with my friends. All right, if I don't miss my guess on this 9-inch, I think if it's right, I could pull the pinion support out here, whoop, right out the front, without taking the chunk out yet. And then I can get to that pinion bearing and get this up to that drive shaft shop before it's late in the day, because I don't want to play with no traffic. So I believe I can snatch that out. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I was in here. So let's find out, shall we? What do we got? We need a 9 of 16. Let's go get that. I can maybe answer more questions. What do we got? Oh yeah, Brett. Either way, it's gonna be an awesome day. On September 13th. Yeah, yeah, it's 04 Prius. Bob. Yeah. That's hilarious. But yeah, hey, meet WSS53. This is my 1966 Chevrolet Impala 4-door, the 4-door Savage itself. Yes, sir. And setting it up for more street, highway, you know, high speed, and you're putting a 370 gear, and I got hard tires way back there if you didn't see that earlier. Take those crusty slicks off, and it is so nice with the hard tires. Gosh, it just runs on the interstate beautiful. Now I get some more speed out of it. I've got these, which are about 5 passes on them. I'm gonna dismount these Hoosiers. They are really, really sticky. Anyways, I'm gonna take these Hoosiers and put them on my 14-inch wheels back there. Let's go get more automotive disassembly devices here. What do we got? We got about a 9/16. Yep. Okay. Let's see what that does. Got some CO7s. That's what these are. Called CO7 tire. Real soft. They'll probably junk after that one day, that one race. They'll probably be completely finished off. And I know some of y'all didn't see that, but that right there is gonna be nasty. I promise. This is cool. I mean, I love this. Don't get me wrong, but I don't plan on doing like major changes to this for a minute. But when I do, this drivetrain, realistically, this big block with 3 kits and that 2-speed is gonna go in that, and something super cool will be sticking out of the hood on that. So we'll get to that. Now let's see about getting this front pinion out of here. Call it a pinion. And get on the road up to the drive shaft shop. They might even be watching this. Some of them. Let's see what this looks like. Now these are This is a 430 Pro gear, and that means Pro gears have a lot bigger input, a lot bigger pinion input on the input there, and then also they have they got softer metal. They're usually a softer gear, so a lot of times they'll wear out very fast. They will shave, almost like shave the gear, and you're gonna get a lot of metal in these things on a really soft compound. But that's for super high powered cars. If you have a really brittle gear, it can break it, rip the teeth off it. And soft gear has a little deflection, and that's for really fast stuff. I mean, big tire and, you know, pro mod stuff, nitrous pro mods and things like that. That's what's in here. So we'll see what kind of wear is on this 430 gear. And I'm going to 370. With this motor, it doesn't 60 foot as hard. It'd probably run 1-teen on a good track, you know, probably some middle teen 60s, maybe bottom teen 60 foot. On no prep, it'd probably go 20 pretty fast on the road. Got dialed in pretty good. I'm gonna raise the front end up. I'm gonna bring it up 2 more inches, have a little bit more, it's gonna change my center of gravity toward the rear of the car. It's gonna help a little more transfer. But the car as it sits is 52 rear, 48 front weight bias. So it's already 52% on the rear, and it really gets out of the gate nice. I like it. I just changed the bar angle about 2 days ago. I went from this hole, I brought it down. The lower your bar angle is up here, the quicker you can get the chassis to hit the tires. It'll actually snatch it up quick. It'll bang the rear end down faster. Wham! If you bring it up, it will slow down the rate, as well as it moves, you know, the intersection point from these two, where up there, it moves it, you know, in the car up or down and around, and that's critical on where you're trying to leverage from on the car. Other rear ends that aren't adjustable, you know, it gives you very little adjustment on where you're grabbing from. And once you get it set, it works good, but you're not going to change it up for different surfaces too much. This thing here, I can move all these bars, ride height, change everything around, and get this car to go 1060 foots, which has been 3 times back to back the same day. When a 106, a 104, and a 104, like, I was like, it's scary, that's crazy. Anyways, it'll do that on a radial, on a prep track, and I can make it for no prep or street, or soften it up for bumps and whatever you want. The 4 links are very nice for tuning, for chassis tuning. And this car, like I said, is a stock suspension location. It's just aftermarket adjustability built into it. Okay, we've got the whole pinion. Oh, look at that. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, let me take this pinion out of here. Let me find out. Oh, yeah. Hey, now. Hey there. See. All right. Nice. Gotta. Let's see what. Hey, looks good. Wow. Hardly any wear. Nice. That's great. That is a aluminum Daytona pinion support, 1480 billet yoke, and then a 35 spline pinion gear. Now that makes taking the chunk itself out a lot lighter. To do that, you got to pull brakes off, axles out, and then that chunk will unbolt in a similar fashion like this and come out there, and then I'll be able to get my gear out of it, and spool and gear. But that makes it a lot lighter. It probably takes 15 pounds right there. It's pretty heavy, surprisingly. Let me see. Yeah, it's a good 10, 15 pounds there. that bearing is what I need. I'm gonna get this and show you better maybe. So need that bearing right there, and swap this gear ratio up. But look at the wear on that. I mean, or lack of wear. I mean, it's pretty neat. You can see a little bit. It's starting to get got some heat on it, right? That's okay. Old girl been laying the sauce to it. Proof. So, well, I'm gonna run this chunk here. I'm gonna show you all the new gear I'm putting in, and then I'm gonna run this. Let's see, where's it at? I'm gonna run this thing up to the drive shaft shop, and they're gonna swap that out for me. They are much better than me at this. Where's my gear at? Oh, you be quiet. Oh no, it's a whole lady walking. Shh. Go away. Go away. Go. Nobody wants to hear it. Here's Phil's car, waiting on just the transmission for this car. You quit. Just the everything. I mean, every piece is finished. Grill is on. Look at that. Oof. Can't wait. Dyno time soon. Completely sorted out. For those that don't know, that's a Dodge 67 Dodge Dart with a R3 NASCAR 6-bolt block with Indy 360-1 245cc runner heads. Push rod pinches moved over, solid roller, blow through, CSU billet, 2500 horsepower ethanol carburetor, twin 76 millimeter turbochargers, 60 millimeter gates. Let's see, we got a vacuum pump way down there, alternator way down there, street, super street, all the way completely ready. I mean, gosh, just need this dang input shaft and get after it. QA1s, yep, that's some stock, old stocker, regular stuff, but this thing, for some unknown reason, absolutely rolls. This car is fast on super stock leaf springs, old super stock shocks, and Napa fronts. It is retarded. It's been in the 30s. Back 10 years ago, it's been 130 60 foots, and we don't know what it is now, but it absolutely rages compared to what it used to. So probably like 20s or teens with some Napa shocks. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Let me turn this around. I did not find the gear. It's around someplace, and when I'm doing more to it, but appreciate y'all. Maybe give me a like, share, subscribe on the actual page if you would. I would appreciate it very much. I'm going to be editing a video for this. I've been driving it for the last 3 days. Got a lot of footage on it, so I want to be doing a video on this one later on today. Especially this weekend. There's going to be awesome action this weekend. I got y'all. I promise. In fact, I'm even going to get a nitrous bottle or two filled up and hang some flames out. Just for you right there. You. See you on the next one.